Hello, beautiful people in the world. I am your host, Essence.
I'm your host, Alondra, and you're now listening to Pretty Perspectives.
Hi, Alondra.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Doing good?
Yeah, guys, this is our second time filming this video for you. So,
Yes. We had a little bit of technical difficulties,
yeah,
but we're
my
here
mic
now.
wasn't on.
I
I hope you guys can hear me. Thank you,
know.
Alondra, for catching that.
Of course.
I appreciate that.
I was like, wait, hold on.
12 minutes in.
Hey, at least it wasn't an hour, right?
Yeah,
We did
yeah,
good.
yeah.
That
At
would have
least we
been
weren't
scary.
finished. Oh my goodness, that would have been crazy.
I know.
We've been pumping out this content for you guys, these contents that we've been posting, just to make sure you guys, get consistency from us.
Yeah.
We have literally been enjoying our time
Together.
Yeah, filming and talking. Girl time is always
I know,
good.
it's always necessary.
Yeah, it really is. Thank you all for subscribing to our podcast, our YouTube podcast, and our Spotify. We see you all. Thank you for the support.
We see the engagement.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we're growing slowly but surely,
And we will be growing even more.
Yes, after this video, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think I said in the Skin Lady part 2 that good things take time.
They do.
And
Patience.
we're willing to be patient for you guys, and be consistent for you guys and pump out good quality videos. So what are we talking about today, Alondra?
We are getting into makeup.
Ooh, I love makeup. I really do. I love makeup. It's actually what got me into the beauty industry.
Right?
Yeah.
When was the first time you started using makeup?
I was 16 years old. 16 years old. Was I 16? I was
16.
19 in ninth grade, I'm sorry. My mom told me that I had to wait until I got into high school to own any type of makeup. Of course, being a preteen I am, I was a little rebel. And
we're not gonna listen to that.
So I would go over my friend's house and, hang out with her, and we would put a little bit of makeup on, but I never owned,
your own.
My own.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. What about you?
I started wearing makeup when I was in middle school, going into high school. I think I was like 13, 14. Same thing. My mom was like, no, you're gonna regret it later.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not listen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's okay, Mom. I got this. Clearly, I didn't know what I was doing. If I'm over there applying my foundation like it's a moisturizer.
Oh my goodness. He was probably just piling it on.
I was just like, whatever. Let me just cover these pimples. That was not the best idea.
What was the first product that you have ever owned, like in your
I would say foundation. I would use Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild. And then I jumped over Maybelline the matte 24-hour full coverage. And then from then I moved on to like my more expensive makeup, which was a Fenty matte once again.
Yeah.
Because I loved looking so matte for some reason.
Well, back then, we're taking you guys way back in 2016. Like, this was way back. So we're taking you...
I think everyone was on the same boat.
Yeah, like we're taking you to another era, and we're literally gonna, take you through a history lesson. Because again, as Alondra said in the past videos, the beauty industry is forever evolving. So
it will, and it will continue to evolve.
Yeah, our makeup now does not look the same from our makeup 5 years ago.
No.
Yeah. So with me, again, my summer leading into ninth grade, I was preparing myself, as we all did when we were in grade school. You had to get the nice shoes, the nice clothes,
the outfit,
yes,
the hair,
the makeup. My biggest priority was makeup.
Right.
So I remember vividly going into Macy's because, of course, where do you go when you want
Yeah.
makeup? You go
Yeah.
to a department store.
Right.
So I went to Macy's and I went to the Clinique makeup counter, and it was a guy there working the makeup counter, and I was like, I need help. I need some makeup. I never wore makeup. I don't know what to
Help me
use.
out.
Just
Yeah.
help me. He was like,
Right.
what are you looking for? I'm like, I do not know, but I need something that,
Were
you
you
know,
still 16 during this?
I was probably no, I was probably 15
Oh,
because
okay.
my birthday is in October. So I was
Okay.
probably 15 going into, 16 years old. So yeah, I he gave me a foundation. I do not remember the foundation. Please forgive me because I was just so traumatized on this finish. He did not color match me.
Oh no,
He
let's talk
didn't.
about
He told
that.
me that it was a 2-in-1. He told me it was a 2-in-1, guys. He didn't lie. He didn't
A
lie.
2-in-1. Elaborate.
Okay, 2-in-1, like a primer and a foundation.
Oh
So
no.
I didn't need a primer.
No.
So not only was my foundation oxidizing on my face because it was not the right color or shade, I looked like a greasy pig in my ninth grade photo.
Shiny.
Just
Disco
shiny.
ball. Oh my god. Was the shade lighter?
It was darker.
Oh.
It was more so a really like the shade I am right now,
Yeah.
but in Virginia, again, Virginia, it's not so sun bam in your face.
Yeah.
Like I did not have a tan, so I was a lot more pale.
Yeah.
But my skin, we're not gonna talk about that.
Oh my god.
Traumatized is not the
Yes.
word.
I remember, I mean, I never went to, a makeup stand like you did. I just remember going to my drugstore, um, makeup store, and I just thought to myself, okay, this is looks like my shade. Let me just, take it. But, I didn't know you have to match your face with your neck too. I didn't care. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just applying it, whatever, with my hands. No beauty blender, no brushes. I didn't even have brushes, first of all. Probably like two brushes.
We only had a beauty blender
I don't know if you
back
remember those
then.
those white squared ones or the
No.
triangle ones that you use
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
at
yeah. That looked
beauty
like a
school.
sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I had, but I would reuse it like almost every day. So you could just imagine the damage I did to those little things. But that was until afterwards when I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
Girl, my neck and my face did not match. I looked like a Oompa Loompa. Who let me go outside like that? Who let me?
You know what? I was traumatized so much. This is when I realized I needed a primer. The day that I realized that I needed a primer was the day that someone, I don't remember who, was like, "Why does it look like you just ran a marathon? Why are you so greasy?" I was like, oh, literally, not even the first period didn't even, end yet. Like
I mean, you would
the
expect that your last period, right?
yes, my very last,
No.
the end of the school day. I'm
And that was
greasy.
that was me. That's why I think I would go with the matte foundations because towards the end, I would always end up really like oily because
Oily,
I'm an
yeah.
oily person.
Yeah.
But girl, your first period is crazy.
I know. First period. So I ended up getting my hands on the professional.
Oh, that little blue, the
The
blue
little
one, yeah, with the
blue.
like pink.
Yeah.
Those were cute.
That
Yeah,
was like a filter in a bottle.
yeah.
It
I can't
really
lie,
was.
that it was doing its thing.
It was. I don't know whatever happened to it. Are they
Um,
still around?
I think I've seen them at Walgreens and CVS.
Yeah.
If I'm not
I
mistaken.
got mine from
But it's like at
Sephora.
the very, very bottom.
Yeah,
Oh my
girl.
god.
And it's just like back then you had your beauty influencers on YouTube. It's like I watched so much, YouTube
Of them,
tutorials.
yeah.
Why wasn't it
Why wouldn't it
registered?
match?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to do a color match or the brows.
Oh my god. I remember watching, I would watch I Love Sarai and Daisy Marquez and
Nikki.
Nikki tutorials a lot. I would
Yeah,
watch
Aaliyah J,
yeah.
Carly Bible, all of them.
And you see, like talking about brows, I remember, typing in like, oh, how to do makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. What did I say? Braveheart.
It's
Bear
okay.
with us, guys. This is the second time filming this.
It's the second time, so please show us a little bit of grace, please.
It was such a big trend back then, going and typing in like how to, just do a typical makeup tutorial. They would go step by step with the brows, with the foundation, contour, highlight.
Yes.
And I was just gripped onto that. But obviously, they would choose foundations that went with their shade, their face,
yeah,
and even their eyebrows too. Why didn't I follow those steps?
I don't know. I was in the same boat, the same exact boat. I don't know.
It was right there, and
Nothing
I chose
was registering. No. I guess because we didn't. I mean, I know I was multitasking. Like I was in Earth class, looking at my beauty tutorial.
Okay, so that's how you do it.
I'm like, yeah, I'm listening, but so I was probably multitasking. Oh, the Glam Twins.
Oh yeah,
the Glam Twins was a really big thing back then, and actually that was my very first beauty tutorial that I've ever watched.
That you looked into
from the Glam Twins, and they were cosmetologists.
You see, like that's crazy.
They were licensed, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I remember doing my brows crazy.
Oh, the contour brows. The black, dark.
Really dark. Bold. Boxy.
But let me tell you something. Anastasia Dip Brow was...
Hey, I still have that. I still use it.
Yes.
I use it here and there.
It is some good stuff.
Yeah.
It is really good. I don't use it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, it's not a staple,
right? Not anymore.
Not anymore, right. But it used to be. It used to be. I wouldn't leave.
Oh my god! House. I remember I would dry out that product so much. Like I had to put like oil or something. And now looking at it, it doesn't dry up on me. No. I'm not sure if they changed some type of ingredient in there, but I remember it would dry up so fast. But I never gave up on it. My loyalty to that product, I was like, I would restock on that pomade so much. Yeah. It was not okay.
Another really good thing that I really loved was, again, let's go back to the foundation. I was literally traumatized by the Clinique foundation. I did not use, and I still do not use any of the Clinique stuff. It's nothing wrong with the brand.
It's just not for you.
It's just not for me, yeah. Just bad experience, right. I guess. But I really, really enjoyed NARS. NARS is a really good
I think till this day, it's still pretty good.
It's still good, and I know that they, you saying that Anastasia changed their ingredient list. I know that NARS changed their ingredient list in their foundations, but I believe that, going back to the matte becoming in handy, like matte foundations.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they really do, and I think
they really do.
They will never lose its trend. Its relevancy,
no. Especially for like oily people. Yeah, because there's a difference between oily and a healthy, like glow. Yeah, and I feel like that's something going back to the whole like difference of makeup and stuff. Mm-hmm. Now you see that you want that healthy, radiant,
youthful glow
look for your foundation. People are still wearing makeup. I see that. But even in my personal experience, I remember I would do like full on matte makeup, harsh contour, dark lip, bold brows, really, really cut creases, and then those big lashes. And I'm like, I was
Don't
like
forget the
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 Tinkerbell nose.
yeah, the little Tinkerbell and the Cupid's bow.
Oh, the Cupid's bow.
I blame the influencers for that.
Oh my god, yes.
I blame the influencers
because they would go ham with that.
They would.
They really would.
But it
I'm
really.
Like, okay, let me do it too.
I know.
Who let me?
No.
And now, I still wear makeup, but I think about okay, I need to prep my skin in order for my foundation to look good.
Yeah, like the finish of your foundation, the finish of your entire look depends on your skincare. Yeah, your skincare and what you're using at home.
I didn't know that back then. I just said moisturizer. That's it. Like that's all I have.
Oh yeah, I didn't know anything about skincare. No. When I got of age, you know, in my mom's eyes, to use makeup, she really didn't give me any guidance, which is fine. Like that's fine, you know.
Because I know, like even my mom, her makeup routine was like probably what 5 steps. That was it.
My mom really loved using Proactive.
Oh yeah, my mom too. Yes. And that helped her a lot.
My mom's case, she kept, you know, starting and stopping. So she didn't really
forgot about that.
Yeah, Proactive was the thing back then.
It was so huge.
Yeah, so she used Proactive, and my mom wouldn't use foundation because her skin would be, well, she was allergic to most foundations. She'd have an adverse reaction. So she wouldn't do foundation. She will skip that. And she would go right into, you know, your mascara, your eyeshadow, your lipstick. She would do all of that. But all I seen her use was Proactive, but it didn't dawn on me to get anything, not even Olay.
Oh.
Yeah. Like that was the thing back then. Olay, Neutrogena, and stuff like that.
I never got my hands on. No, I think it was Neutrogena. It had like a pink fruit cleanser. I think that was Neutrogena.
Yeah. Speaking of that, have you watched The Face of Australia?
I have not.
I'm not sure if anyone that's listening or watching on YouTube, let me know down in the comments if you guys have watched The Face of Australia. But it's like,
what is it about?
So it's like a non-toxic version of America's Next Top Model.
Oh.
So
okay. Okay.
Like I was watching this, and you can view the entire first season on YouTube. So search up The Face of Australia, and the judges, or the mentors in this case, is Naomi Campbell, Nicole, and Cheyenne. These are the 3 supermodels that are basically their mentors. Okay. So they would choose 4 groups each, 4 groups of girls, and Naomi, Cheyenne, and Nicole would mentor them. And so the mentors would help them become better models in the industry.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And by the way, Naomi Campbell is a sassy thing.
She said a sassy thing.
She is really sassy. And I hope she doesn't get offended by me saying that. I don't think she would watch this ever, but she is really sassy. I mean, like, the first episode, she called Nicole a bitch. And she stormed off. I'm like, I was here for it. I need to watch that. I was here for it, though. Naomi stood her ground.
Maybe that's why she is where she is, you know?
Yeah, she just stood her ground. She's very strong. But even with that little drama that I just brought up, you know how in America's Next, and I'm comparing at this point, you know, in America's Next Top Model, you have the women in the suites, like, arguing with each other, yelling, and the show exploiting them and exploiting their deepest, darkest secrets, and it's just toxic, right?
Right.
What's her name? Tyra Banks. She just put all of the models in, compromised positions, But in the face of
It's
Australia,
completely opposite.
completely different. The girls and
Hmm.
the different teams were there for each other. They were basically their support system.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, because they didn't have their family. They weren't
Right.
around anyone that they knew, so the people encouraged them to be their support system. And the mentorship that these three supermodels gave were really good. And so let's just tie it back to the podcast. Basically, the brand ambassador for the contestants to fight for, because the contestants wanted to be a brand ambassador for someone. And in this case, in season one, they were all fighting to become a brand ambassador of Olay Fresher Fix.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of the Fresher Fix?
No.
The Olay? I haven't either, and I didn't even know that they came out with the new line. But yeah,
Olay
they were.
Fresher's Fix.
Yeah, Olay Fresher Fix.
Fresher Fix.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna look into that.
I hope I'm not butchering it. But and also another thing, since we're talking about makeup, in the Milady's book, they talk about color theory, and not only is
that's such an interesting subject.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So not only is your foundation supposed to match, but the
colors that you wear.
The colors that you wear.
I don't know if you've seen those videos on TikTok where I think a lot of girls have been going to Korea to see what color, like,
what's their color palette.
Yeah. I want to do that so bad.
You don't have to. You're an esthetician. You can do it yourself.
That's true. Yeah. But I'm like, just the whole experience, because I think they show you the color, your hair.
Yeah. They go by your hair, your eyes.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know what else.
Hair, eyes, and skin tone. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll fly to Korea.
Yeah, well, we can do it here.
Let's go.
I'll do a color palette for you.
For a trip.
Yeah, really. It's like a reward.
There you go.
Yeah, but I really like that they put all of the girls in their colors.
That's good.
Like Yaya, for instance, that was the first few contestants that was on season one. She was just Fitzpatrick's 4, I think. Yeah. Right? Fitzpatrick 4. So she was deep dark, darker than I am. Her skin was so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And they put her in reds, navy blues. Like they put her in all of her colors. And that's just one example. And that's actually was
knowing your colors.
Oh yeah. Girl. Know your shade. Know your color. Yes. Like play around with that. Like be like creative. See what my color is red, like olive-ish green, maybe like a purple or so.
You know, I've been loving how I look in greens.
Yeah.
I've been loving that.
That green top that you had on Monday was your color. Yeah.
I love how I look with greens.
Yeah.
And I try to be more, playful with my colors. Because I feel like I'm always wearing black too.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with black.
You can't.
No. But yeah, I think that's something that everyone should know. Like, hey, what's my color? Like, what fits me? Because, I mean, we use colors in everything for the most part. Our nails, our hair, our eyeshadow, our lips, our accessories, our bags, anything.
Yeah. So
just a little tiny, hint of color, of your color.
Yeah.
It's going to make you...
It'll make a world of difference. Yeah.
It definitely will.
Yeah. I understand that you took a class. What age were you?
I think I was 17.
You took a makeup class?
I took a makeup class over in Mexico. And my instructor, her name is, oh my God, what's her name? I forgot her name. But she is my aunt's niece. And she does classes in Mexico because she lives in Mexico, professional makeup. And it was a 3-day course makeup. And first day it was basic. The second is more a little bit more of a glam, and the third is like a full on glam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna insert some pictures of before and after of the girls that I did the makeup on. But I think that helped me to push myself a little bit more with my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing more like of Halloween looks. Oh my god, I love doing Halloween looks. I would sit for hours and just play with makeup and do that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started getting into a beauty school, we would do that a lot.
Yes.
Special effects makeup too.
And you're so good at
I
it.
love that.
You're really good at it.
The more scary it looks, the more I like it. I'm like, I don't know if that's crazy or not.
No,
but
it's not.
yeah.
It's not. I think you truly have a talent with the brush.
Thank you.
Like, and I could never sit down and do all of that.
It takes patience.
It does.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of patience, and my mom told me I never had that. So
No.
I've been trying to, as the years
Yeah.
gone on, I have been patient, of course, but yeah, I never was like interested in special effects. Isn't that what you call it?
Yeah.
Special effect makeup, but you were super, super good at it.
I think I recorded me doing a prank on my mom once, and I posted it on my Facebook of me breaking my toe or cutting my toe. She was getting home from work, and I don't know why I would do this. I don't know why. But I started like bruising up my leg. It was all with makeup. I think it was that. And I mean, at that point my mom did not believe me. Why? Because she knew what I would do. Just out of the blue. I'm like, oh my god, look, mom, I cut my hand. It was just, she was used to it. But she was like, oh my god, Alondra, what happened? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, mom, I'm fine. She's like, but like, can you like touch her or something like that? I don't remember exactly what happened. And she told me in Spanish, like, ay, mensa. Like, oh my god, you're dope. Like, why would you do that to me? But I would play with that a lot. Special effects makeup a lot.
That's so cool.
Like a bruised up eye, a cut toe, a cut hand.
What age were you?
I think 16, 17 through that.
Wow, you were super young. So that's when you first started out.
Yeah.
And you were that your skills were that like believable.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's scary.
It's not.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I like it.
Probably stumble across like special effect movie,
I was
gig.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, who knows? Maybe that's something that, I'll get into in the future.
Because you're super talented. Hopefully we can put some pictures on the screen for them.
And now, talk to me about makeup. Tell me, hey, can you sit there for 2 hours and then just work on something? No, girlfriend. I don't think I can do that.
Let's talk about that. Like, of course, you were talking about, clean girl aesthetics, right? How today's, era, everything is light, fresh, youthful, playful, right? But I think it was this last past winter, there was another trend, because it's a trend. It wasn't like an era, it was a trend. It was the mob wife makeup. And that got so much backlash on the internet. I'm not sure who started it or but the mob wife makeup is basically heavy foundation, eyeshadow, lashes,
luxurious look,
eyeliner, and the fur coats and stuff like that. The mob wife aesthetics. It was trending on TikTok for a while, but the reason why I got so much heat for it is because the mob wife, right, was typically not put in the best position because they were dealing with DV. So the reason why they put on so much makeup was to cover up bruises and cuts and stuff like that. So they viewed it as it being insensitive on the internet. It wasn't glamorous. So even though they thought it looked good or it could be a trend,
there was like a deeper meaning to that.
Yeah, it was a deeper meaning to it. So they shouldn't be, glorifying that
No,
at all or making
no.
a trend of it. So that died out, and I
Quick.
quick because I was shocked when I brought it up to you about mob wife makeup. You didn't know what that was
No,
because it died out really quick, and I honestly truly thought this was gonna be a thing,
no. I
but it's
think
not.
there was another trend of like the glass looking makeup. I don't
Oh
know if you,
yes,
yeah,
yeah, the
like
glass
really
makeup.
thin eyebrows. Honestly, that looks like art. I don't know if you looked into that,
I haven't.
but I think they use like after they do their makeup, they set their makeup and they use some type of like mask that dries up clear.
Hmm.
So that's what makes it look shiny and then they like dry it with some hair dryer.
Hmm.
But I don't know if you
Oh,
looked
to
in.
peel it off?
Yeah.
Can they peel it off
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you. I was seeing that all over
I
my
was thinking like,
TikTok
maybe I should
account.
try that. Or even it was this trend of I'm not sure what it's called, but this is more on like the scary looking makeup trend. Ah,
Hmm.
what is it called?
Um,
You know what I'm talking about?
the scary makeup trend is
Yeah.
was it on TikTok?
Yeah. We'll insert some pictures. That way you guys know what I'm talking about. But that was huge too.
What are you talking about?
It's called the Cav something. I have
um,
to look into that.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay, because maybe it's on a different side of TikTok on
Yeah,
my end.
yeah.
But it was a makeup trend too.
Okay,
But it was more like of a Halloween
makeup,
makeup look.
makeup
And there's
look.
a
Yeah.
song theme to it too.
What was the song theme?
It's a noise.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm gonna show
know.
you. I'm gonna show
Okay.
you, but you'll probably know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And if you guys know what I'm talking about, do a clown emoji.
Oh, the clown emoji.
Yeah.
That's probably why I haven't seen it, girl.
Yeah.
I don't like clowns.
It's not a clown, but it's not the prettiest makeup trend, I would say. But
Oh,
maybe
you
for
say comment down the
yeah,
clown.
yeah,
Okay.
they can comment down a clown
If
emoji
they
if you
know
know
what
what
you're
I'm talking
talking
about.
about.
It's a
Okay.
spooky, but simple makeup look. Oh my god.
It's okay.
I don't remember the name of it.
When was it trending? Do you remember? Like, was
Mm,
it this year?
yeah, it was this year. I need to look into it because it's not this. But I'm gonna insert some pictures so people know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll insert pictures for sure.
Um, but yeah, that was those were trends.
Yeah. I really want to help our viewers understand what products would be best for them.
Hmm.
Like, is there any advice that you can give or any tools that you can give to our viewers to help them understand which products are best for them?
I've actually came across this app called On Skin. I'm not sure if you heard of it.
I
Um,
haven't.
I just came across that app this year, I believe. I love that app. So pretty much so I can explain a little bit more about the app. Um, at first, once you get the app, it's gonna ask you like questions about you, about your skin, not just about skin, but your hair too, and lifestyle in general, like health, just so they know, okay, where we stand with you. And once you do all of that, if you ever have a question about like, okay, this product is trending, is this good for me though?
Mm-hmm.
What you can do with that app is take a picture of it or take a picture of the barcode because you know how products
You
have
can
their
scan the
yeah, you can
barcode.
scan the barcode and it's going to tell you in detail what it is, what it does, the ingredients, the risks, and how good it's going to be for you. Sometimes it's going to tell you like, oh, it's 46 out of 100 good for you. And most of the time that means like it's not,
It's not as good
it's
for
not
your
as good
skin.
for yourself,
Yeah.
for your own personal use. And eventually, if you have questions like, is this, hair product going to be good for me? You can always go scan, take a picture of it, That's what I've been doing.
And they give you recommendations if it's
They
not.
they give you recommendations at the very bottom for something that's good for you. And then it's going to tell you the low risk ingredients and the no risk ingredients too. So I think that's something that can maybe help some girls out if they ever have, trouble seeking help with any products that they want to try.
Yeah.
You should look into it.
Yeah, I should. I'm definitely going to download the app. This is not sponsored at all.
It's not.
It's just a recommendation. We are not getting paid for this.
No, we're not. I just thought it was, it was a cool app. I'm like, hey, I haven't heard about this app.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm hearing about it now, but
well, it's perfect. It's perfect timing that you come across it, because I know even for me, especially going into Ulta Beauty and Sephora, looking at makeup, I, even as an esthetician,
especially makeup,
have a hard time differentiating.
There's so many
what's
options
good
out
and what's
there.
not. Especially when I have, acneic skin.
Oh yeah.
I can't use that much because, sometimes makeup could be comedogenic.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And it even tells you into detail,
like if it's comedogenic or not. That's really good.
That's really good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to download this app. Get on this app before.
For anything, fragrance, hair, questions that you have, it's there.
Yeah.
I like it. It's called On Skin for, the people that didn't hear it. On Skin.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and end the podcast right now?
Oh yeah. Well, this was a good episode.
It was a great episode. I really enjoyed it.
We dived into our whole makeup journey. Ooh, our downfalls.
I know our downfalls. Oh, before we end, let's say what we do now. Like, what's some steps that you do?
Now I prioritize my sunscreen, my serums, my moisturizers, and I use the e.l.f. Glow foundation. It's more a light coverage.
Yeah.
And my brows, I just use gel.
Yeah.
And I have lash extensions.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Those lash extensions are on point.
Thank you, and shout out to my lash tech, Jordan Marie Beauty. She does my lashes.
She does?
Yes.
They look so good.
Thank you. She does a really good job.
Yeah.
And as of now, that's it.
Yeah.
I think I've been more focused on my blush.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you use?
Sunscreen. I really, really like, and this is because I'm living in California. It could probably change if I'm like going on vacation or something, but I really like the Neutrogena sunscreen SPF 70, the one that comes in a spray bottle. Oh, chef's kiss.
I use the what is it called? Drunk Elephant? No, it's not Drunk Elephant. Glow Recipe.
Glow Recipe.
Glow Recipe. I use their toner and I use their sunscreen.
What's the percentage in it? Is it pretty high?
50.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is pretty high.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
And I'm on my 3rd bottle.
Oh, this is probably my 4th bottle because I shared. Thank God my husband's been using sunscreen. Yeah. Because he works outside, but I prioritize my sunscreen, my stone cropped with moisturizer. I absolutely love that. Not in that order, but I, on a day-to-day basis, when I'm not filming our podcast, I won't use any makeup. I'll just stick with my sunscreen. But when I am filming, I love a good lip color. Lip shade is my favorite. Foundation, a little bit of. Oh, can we talk about concealer? Oh yeah, I'm big on concealer too. Concealer? Yeah. Me personally, I feel like, and this is what I learned in the Milady's book, your concealer isn't supposed to be lighter than your foundation. That is a myth. Again, makeup is creative, so do whatever you want. Right. Do whatever you want. Because, back then, I wouldn't follow that myself. I'm like, the brighter under eye I have, the better. Yes. But I learned that with time, that no. Get it closer to your shade, but not, if you want. Yeah, a little bit of bright. Yeah.
because that's what I go for due
Yeah.
to my dark circles.
Yeah.
But I try not to go excessive unless it's like a night look. Okay, then
Yes.
that's different. But you have to balance it out.
Yeah. You got to balance it out with your blush and your
Yes.
contour and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd like to do a concealer, but nothing too light. A
Mm-hmm.
concealer that'll match my
Yeah, and
foundation
it's
would
just
be
gonna make you
best.
look more awake.
Yes. Yeah. I just wanted to put that out there
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't know that. But
No.
like,
You think the brighter,
the better.
the
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate this podcast. I think that would help us a lot. Comment any feedback. We see the engagement, as we were saying. Um, what else?
Yes, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube viewers, subscribe, and also turn on that notification bell to keep up to date on when we post our next videos.
Oh,
We really,
yay.
really appreciate you guys supporting us and listening in. It has been really, really, really fun
Oh, yeah.
getting the opportunity to film with you,
I
Alondra,
know.
and to give
Keeps
you
getting
guys.
better.
I know it is.
It does. Easier.
It is. It does keep getting easier and film with you guys. Film with you, Alondra, and giving you guys content. I hope you guys been liking it.
Don't forget to follow our Spotify account too.
Yes.
For our listeners, we see the engagement on there
Yes,
too.
we
Thank you so
do.
much.
Thank you. Well,
But
we'll let you guys go.
thank you so much, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.